Hello? Oh! I think we're actually, whoops, that's not what I wanted. I haven't tried this one before, so. Okay. I don't know if we, if this works or not. Does it? No idea, dude. Let's try and jump, oh shit! Now I fucked it up. We needed this. Let me just figure out if this is even running, dude. Let me find out if this is even awning. Awning over here. How do I do that? Yeah. Oh, it does? Oh, it does. Oh, it does? Well, what do you know? Let's mute that. Let's see if we can get. See, we got that. Let's put that there. And then there was supposed to be a webcam here somewhere. Is that it? Does that work? Nah, not really. Maybe I can get it to work. Oops. It's a good start right here, Marzec. Okay. I think it works now. So let's see if we can take this, move that over here. And then we open here. Now I think yeah, it looks like it works. Okay. Let's put this over to live chat. Not more than that. And here we go. Borderlands 4. Let's see what this entails, shall we? Let's go.
Heyo, I'm Randy Pitchford.
No, you're not Randy Pitchford. You're Nosferatu.
Founder
What
of
the hell?
Gearbox Entertainment. Today, we're giving you our deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all
Lewd? He didn't say loot. He said lewd. L-E-W-D.
running on
I'm not
PlayStation
surprised,
5
Randy.
Pro.
Oh, wait. Before I do that, I just reminded myself I can do this. Hey. Yeah. Alright, let's get on with it.
Since creating the looter-shooter genre nearly 16 years ago, we've continued to refine the formula, delivering better loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we've pushed things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet. All in service of making you feel like a total badass.
We've heard that before, right? This is the best one yet, man. I don't know, man. Randy, could you have picked another
The
shirt?
perfect entry point for new players, with incredible new places and a great story. And for our longtime Borderlands fans, we're throwing back to our
This is just Borderlands 3.
more grounded tone, while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before. This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the
Years of hard work. I don't like what this is going
Gearbox
to.
Studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful. You play as a vault hunter.
No. We all knew this was coming, right? But actually seeing it, goddamn Ava as a vault hunter. Of course. Why would they build on the Borderlands 3 story? No one liked that.
A badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Yep.
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect.
Oh, they tried to hide it. Just call her Vex. No one will notice it's Ava. No one.
She can use that energy to empower herself or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit.
I'm already calling it now. This looks like shit, dude. This looks really bad, actually. Oh my god. Oh, whoops.
He can digistruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp arc knives.
These are 2 of our 4 new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
That is until 6 years ago when Elpis showed up. This rogue moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by the legendary Vault Hunter Lilith. When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up, some even ripping out their bolts, and chunks of their brain along with it.
Here it comes!
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash-landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark.
Well, we don't really have to see anything else, man. I already made up my mind. This is gonna be just as bad as 3. I guarantee you that.
As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters.
Yeah, you can already see that now for the trailer. We already introduced like 50 different people here. It's gonna be God of War Ragnarok all over again, where you have to talk to a million different people, and they all have their little what you think, like part of the story, like in Borderlands 3. Then it was Maya, and then it was the other guy, and then it was Hammerlock and shit like that, right? So once again, you as a Vault Hunter is gonna be taking a backseat to all the other characters they wanna introduce, and then you gotta run around with them in one level and then drop them off again. I guarantee you it's gonna be like that.
Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie. You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you everywhere,
Yeah,
hacking Order tech.
yeah. You know what the most fun part about Borderlands 3 was? To constantly have something that runs in front of enemies that you can't shoot. But you will still shoot at it, because, you know, anything that moves, you shoot. Yeah, more of that, please.
Scanning the environment and helping guide you to objectives. But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
Thanks to our improved lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly. And with full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Today, we're venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore. There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
For our current mission, we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has...
I mean, does this even look Borderlands to you? It looks like Borderlands graphic took over Battlefield or something like that. Look at that! It doesn't look appealing in any way. It looks more like, you know, soldier-fied, or I don't know how to say it, man. This is Battlefield.
has been conducting grotesque experiments on locals. It's up to us to stop him.
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities.
Yeah, with a little sprinkle of destiny on top of it.
Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
As you traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather.
Yeah. Oh, weather and lightning and smoke and shit. Where are the enemies? Why haven't he started shooting yet? Have you ever ran around this long in a Borderlands game without shooting something? No.
And events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend with, like these Cratch, flying beasts who attack in flocks.
Here we've come across a silo, one of several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no need to pick up a mission first. These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
Silos house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon. Now that we're in charge, we can fast travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
Let's get after it.
It's the pre-sequel again. Oh god. Dude, this looks so boring, man.
Zip line up and take off.
Where are the enemies? Come on. Oh, that's some
And if
nice.
that's not fast enough for you, you can always pull out your personal vehicle, the Digirunner.
It is
Just
Destiny.
hop on, hit boost, and get rolling.
You can customize the body, paint job, and even
This is fucking embarrassing, man.
how it handles.
And because this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
Where?
As you traverse, you'll encounter a host of dynamic events. From order patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot and loot.
Still haven't seen any enemies. It is gonna
Coming
be
up on an order-
so boring, man.
Let's see the new movement abilities in action.
Chaining our new traversal abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles.
I don't know if it's just me who doesn't get it anymore, but this is not Borderlands anymore. Why do you keep calling it that? Couldn't you just have started a new franchise instead of kicking the dead horse into the ground when it can get no longer? It's annoying that they keep doing this, man.
Or quick to gain an advantage.
Now I know that there's a vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
Dude, they just blatantly ripped off Destiny. You know, when he pulls out the little robot, it shows you where to go. It's the exact same thing. Pull out your little motorbike and drive around on that. This is just Destiny, man. And Destiny tried to rip off Borderlands. Come on, man.
We're meeting up with none other than the Tigra Partali herself, Amara. She's a former vault hunter and exotic pet sitter from Borderlands 3. She came to Kairos in search of Lilith and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
Don't you whine at me, homies. We'll play in a moment, huh? Oh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black side.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Ooh, your specialty! Please, be my guest.
Wow.
Come, let's throw some light on this black site of his.
No, I do not like the look. This is just Destiny. Looks more like a Battlefield game, man. It looks horrible.
And we've put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty
No.
independently.
You spend so much time improving shit that doesn't need improvement. All the stuff we care about, you didn't touch that. Improve that instead, god damn it.
Rest of the party. This way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about loot ninjas stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player.
Yep.
Plus, if you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And two-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how you play, we just want you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
What the hell is that?
I wouldn't mind this if they just, called it anything but Borderlands. Because Borderlands is not. Definitely not. This is Destiny meets Battlefield. So call it Destifield. Something like that. I don't know. Destiland. I don't know.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim
Where's the
feels
loot?
Like the product of Lichter's twisted mind. Another of his experiments. If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing to Lilith. We need
Dude, I can barely even watch this. So how the hell would I feel like playing it? That's not gonna happen. Never.
to get inside. That air vent. Let's check it out. Hermes is really creeped out in here. Not me, obviously. Hermes.
Now that we're in the black site, let's take a moment to talk about loot. In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of
See? Once again, does this look, how can I say, like, aesthetically enjoyable to you? No. Once again, it's all gray. There's barely any colors on this. Oh my god. Stop making these games, Randy. You lost it. Dude,
8
stop.
manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks. There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons, the elemental expertise of Maliwan, Vladoff, who solve lower accuracy with more bullets, the toss to reload Tedior, or Torg with explosions! We also have 3 new ones. The Order with powerful charge and release blast, fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But that's just the start. We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance, this flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and wilder loot.
And that's before even getting into alt-fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
The possibilities are truly endless.
The possibilities are truly endless, but only a handful of them will actually work. Because you remember in Borderlands 3, where you have to switch your weapon constantly because something was always immune or barely took any damage at all? Yeah, let's put even more of that into the game. So this audience, endless of possibilities. Yeah, but only one or two things will work. We know that. God
To
damn
support
it, man.
playing with your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific...
You think the game looks really good. Well, it does, but it doesn't look like a Borderlands game. That's my whole complaint here. Just make it into something else. Does this look like Borderlands? It looks like Destiny.
manufacturers. Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill...
It is so clear that they just ripped off Destiny here. And that's so, like, paradoxical since Destiny was ripping off Borderlands when they came out. Because Borderlands was the better game. Now the better game is ripping off the worst game. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting too old for this shit.
Bonus to all guns with deadless
There's
parts,
no minimap. You're
along
right
with more
about that.
reload speed and critical damage.
Because there was no minimap in Destiny. All you had was your little robot that you can now pull out in this game. Can I make myself more clear here than I'm doing?
This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable.
Exactly.
In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendary...
In our new system, it drops 100% of the times instead. Because fuck you. We make the game, not you.
will truly be special events. We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
No.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing, ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers. Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble. As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before.
Yeah, and as I said, all the Vault Hunters on top of the robot will also have a follower. Like a little animal, like the one guy in Borderlands 3.
On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out.
Once again, we made it so, you know, so many different possibilities, even for skill points, and you can put augmentations on it and all of that. But once again, there's only going to be a handful of things that works. I guarantee you that, man.
Resulting in near endless freedom to experiment. You can swap unlock augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
This gives us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon. So by swapping guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental type.
And also, you can pet the cat.
Dead end.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Or is it? Let's see where this vent takes us. Gods. Are those test tubes?
But thankfully, our fight for your life mechanic...
Wait. Can I see that again? He had full health and shield, right?
I'm down.
He had full health and shield, and a regular enemy just one-shotted him.
But thankfully, our fight for your life mechanic makes a return. Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
I think their goal with making new Borderlands games is to make you appreciate the previous one. Because that's what happened, right? You know, Borderlands 1 and 2 will always be golden. But then pre-sequel came out and it felt different. You'd be like, I wish I was just playing Borderlands 2. Then Borderlands 3 came out and it's like, wow, I wish I was playing the pre-sequel. Now this comes out and you'd be like, I wish I was playing Borderlands 3.
What's in the tube?
Oh, look at these guys. Are those crystals growing out of them?
By the way, if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right, no more save loading to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
But we'll talk more about endgame later. For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass.
Really?
In Borderlands
purple
4,
boss.
our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate test.
Whoa. Spoilers. That's enough of that for now. But we look forward to showing you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
Just release it so you can fail and start making another one. Is that the boss from Borderlands 1?
And from everyone at Gearbox,
And from everyone at Gearbox, fuck you.
thank you for joining us.
That is totally fine, Borderlands 2. No worries about it. You can think whatever you want. I'm entitled to have my opinion. I love Borderlands and Borderlands 1. But this? Absolutely not, man. Would I play this if it wasn't called Borderlands? Maybe. I don't know. I don't like the aesthetics. I don't like the feel of it. I don't like the look of it. I like the idea of making it into a Destiny thingy, but just go real graphics then. Why do you keep making this if it's not, you know, in the Borderlands thingy? I don't know, man. I guess I am just getting too old for this shit. So you boys gotta play this without me, because I ain't touching this one. Nope, absolutely not. If I find someone who, like, has it, and I can try it out, I'll try it out. But from what I've seen here, this is a failure. Already, man. Looks like shit. Absolutely, man. Well, have you seen the same gameplay as I did? This is exactly like Destiny, dude. Have you even played that? Dude, it's exactly the same like Destiny. You can pull out a robot. You can do that in Destiny. You can pull out the little scooter. You can do that in Destiny as well. You can fast travel to your guy. Even the map looks similar. The guns, the setup of all of that. How is this not Destiny? I'd like to hear that. Well, there's only 3 weapons in Destiny. That's true. That's true. Alright. I think I'm done here. Wow. This was the first thing I saw of this. I remember telling a friend that it actually looked playable. But now after I've seen this and I've seen what they did with it, ugh, no. Yeah, and I agree with you on that. We will complain about anything that is not Borderlands 2. But stop calling it Borderlands then, because it's not. They changed it so much. How do you feel if I don't have any good comparisons right here. Let's take like Sonic, right? Sonic is a platformer. But the next game that comes out, Sonic 4, is now a shooter. It would feel wrong, right? Just call it something else. Make him look different. I don't know. I don't like it. But we'll see. I changed my opinion before, so that might happen again. I'm going to jump off now, man. But yeah, there you go. My opinion. Borderlands 4, not going to get it. Peace out.